And Eric, we are set for one incredible show, right?
I'm super excited, and the weather couldn't be better.
It is so wonderful here, and the sun is just about to set, and I think we're about to have our first model come out very shortly.
They might break the ice or break the almost ice because we are not on the ice, but that's okay.
Yes, okay. Well, anyways, it's been wonderful being here at the Forks. You feel the joie de vivre of celebrating one of the warmest winters ever.
And with all the huts and the sort of art pieces that surround the Forks, it reminds us that Winnipeg is a very creative town.
It certainly is. And we are going to see some amazing fashion too as well.
Amazing fashion and also practical fashion. There's a lot of long johns that I was seeing backstage.
All right, so let's get the show started.
So the first mannequin to break the ice is Robin Gell.
Yes, and she's featuring a Lisa Dick dress, global connections, embroidered bag, and walking out now is Lisa.
You got Lisa Malbrink with her daughter Annette.
Oh, she's so cute. Now Annette is wearing all MEC.
And directly behind her we have Brittany Pastrick.
Yo, she looks very chic in prairie chic. Oh, wow.
And you can see just waiting behind is Jackie Silla.
Yes, and she's featuring an incredible CM choker.
And the first guy to break the ice, our francophone bien connu radio host and actor Renaud Doucet.
And I love it. He's sporting a Barbara and Cecile briefcase. I love their work.
But he's far from being the only guy. Following right behind him is Vince Fontaine.
And he has a prairie chic sweater on. And wow, that's how warm it is, folks. Ooh.
For sure, and you can see dancing is Shireen Jarrett.
Yes, and she again is wearing a Lisa Dick blazer. Oh, there's your friend.
And speaking of dancer, known with the Royal Winnipeg Ballet is Ryan Vedder.
Wow.
And he's also wearing some prairie chic. The designer who's also going to be one of the models that we're going to see a bit later on. Or right behind him, actually. Sarah Brooker's right behind him.
I love that cape. That is amazing.
And to make sure that the francophone ont sa place aussi, Chantal Lavac is hitting the runway just as we speak. And we can hear she's got fans in the crowd,
I know, and there's
which is
Patricia
fantastic.
Bia. She's featuring a Global Connections knit zip-up and olive green dress.
Another local favorite, Heather Weatherden, who's known with the Burlesque Festival here in Winnipeg.
And she's on the phone. Or no, yes, she is taking a selfie too as well.
Another RWB dancer, Philippe Larouche, is taking the runway.
And he is totally decked out in MEC, maroon, long johns, blue shorts, and the blue button-up.
Proving that long johns could be fashionable. It does work. Hannah Rosser with Charlotte is taking the runway.
Yes, aren't they sweet? Now Charlotte is wearing an MEC top and sweater zip-up, and Hannah's wearing voila flower pants.
And up next is Stacy Robertson.
She's featuring Forks Trading Company bangles, Global Connections tights, and an SSM sweater. Love that.
And proving that students can be fashionable too, despite the fact they don't have a lot of money, is étudiant en médecine Justin Kozak.
I love the jacket. Oh, here comes Sherry and Madeline. Oh, they look so cute.
They are rocking it without a doubt.
And they're all wearing MEC too as well.
Setting the bar high for our next model, which is Ryan Bennett.
Oh, and he looks very smart in an SSM sweater and infinity scarf. I think you could rock those pants.
I would like to believe so. I love the fry boots, which matches my brown fry boots.
Up next is Krista Rust, and she's got a creme vest and featuring a House of Art skirt and top. Looks beautiful.
And funny enough, right beside him is Jim Shab, a radio host and vlogger. Why he has his camera in hand.
I don't know. And again, he's decked out in MEC, windbreaker pant, button up, and crew neck.
And you know what? In 2017, a camera is kind of the perfect accessory.
It is, definitely. And then we have Danielle Morrison right up on the catwalk right now.
Followed closely by Vanessa Jabowski.
You got it, Ojabowski, featuring a House of Art jacket, a Global Connections dress. Very, very smart.
Love that teachers are getting involved too. Carol Rogers is participating as one of our featured mannequins.
She also is sporting an SSM turtleneck and blazer.
Another dynamic duo coming up with visual artists Émilie Lemay and Jackie Wild.
And what a beautiful train she has.
Now we understand why they need a duo. You need somebody to hold the train.
Yes. Emily has a Lisa Dick dress on. Jackie has a prairie chic crew neck and a smash knit scarf.
Right behind is another francophone, Emmanuel Rigaud, who's director of Édition Dublé.
Wow.
So maybe why she's decked out with a ceinture fléchée, because it's embedded in us during Festival, during February. And we also have Stephanie Staples.
And she's featuring an SSM cashmere cardigan.
And by far the tallest model that we have is Will Reimer, who's a local actor.
And he's got a lumber zip-up jacket. How fitting.
And now we see Cindy Cannon taking the runway.
Yes. And I spot another SSM sweater.
Which would bring us to Renee Wall, probably.
Yes. And also featuring an infinity scarf.
And since, you know, you can never have enough Lisas, Lisa Wembinger is business developer, but today she's a model.
Wonderful. She's featuring a Global Connections dress as well.
And since I love having more than one Eric in the room too, Eric Ray, local actor and director, who is decked out in mostly mech stuff as well, I think.
Oh, looks very, very sharp. And up next we have Hazit the mid-dip, and he's got an SSM sweater on too as well. And featuring another Barbara and Cecile bag.
Someone who's used to being behind the scene, Anastasia Chupalski, who's the editor at The Uniter, but is taking to the stage with confidence. I don't know what it is. Is it the sleek pants?
It could be. And then we got a ballerina look with Sophie Moram. She's sporting a vintage crinoline that looks so beautiful.
You know, during the winter, wearing white is amazing.
Well, it's almost like Frozen, you know? Beautiful in white. Well, that was really an incredible runway of some very, very talented fashion designs. And you know what? It's all local. Amazing.
And a reminder that we have some great community people who are willing to strut their stuff and be daring in fashion, which is awesome.
Well, you know what? There's a little short break, but now we have the creme de la creme, the piece de resistance.
It's true.
I know, but
no,
anyways.
you well said. Très bien dit, très bien dit.
It is the themed looks now. It is Hey Ho Hero theme. And wow, folks, be ready to be knocked out of the ballpark with some of these fashions.
And these are also professional models that we're walking into, so we can compare a bit the community models to the professional models and see if there's, you know, a few things that one learned from the other.
Well, and speaking of which, you used to be in this too, right?
I did the original, yes, absolutely, which is a lot of fun.
Oh, it is. Wow, there they are. That is a voila, Hey Ho Hero theme.
You know, it's quite something to just hearing the crowd react, to get that reaction and know that, yeah, Winnipeg has a bunch of style and we can pull it off.
That's the SSM Hey Ho Hero theme.
With three young models, Brienne, Amy, and Shelley, all high school students, but clearly confident ladies.
Yes, and Lisa, Shelley had on the Lisa Dick Hey Ho Hero. Amazing. Crowd loves it. We love it. Hope you folks at home loved it too as well. So I think it's the finale. This is the best part, right? Isn't
When
it?
everyone else comes back out, you're surrounded. You don't feel alone because walking by yourself sometimes feels kind of lonely. But now you're surrounded with all your compatriots for one final sort of look for the crowd to take in.
Yeah, I know. And like when you did it the first time, it was really cold, wasn't it, Eric?
Yes, but the adrenaline's pumping through your veins, so that keeps you warm.
No doubt. Well, once again, the weather has been incredible. Unfortunately, we weren't on the ice this year. We're at the Johnston Terminal here at the Forks, and I just want to say thank you, Eric. It's been a blast. It went by so fast.
Un plaisir, ça va très rapidement, but you know, that's kind of like winter too. But once it comes in, it goes out, and you realize that there's still some fun to be had during the winter season.
Okay, so merci beaucoup.
Un grand plaisir.
And thank you for joining us for Fashion on Ice. This is the grand finale, and we thank you for seeing us here on Shaw TV. So hey ho, enjoy.
Hey ho.
When that rain on the roof gonna drip down